News.
We want to thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Carolyn Long. We have new developments today in the death of a 10-year-old boy at Schlitterbahn Water Park back in 2016. Caleb Schwab died while riding the verruched water slide. His father, Scott, is a Kansas state representative. Now there are criminal charges in his death, including involuntary manslaughter. KCTV5's Ashley Arnold joins us now with the latest in this case. Ashley?
Well, Carolyn, those criminal charges are against Schlitterbahn as a corporation as well as against Tyler Miles, and he is the first and only person who has been charged in this case. He was charged with 20 different things, including, as you said, involuntary manslaughter. Today, he was in court as his defense tried to get his bond dropped from $50,000 to $15,000. Now, the indictment claims while officials with Schlitterbahn said the incident was isolated and unforeseeable, whistleblowers within the company came forward and said there had been cover-ups of similar incidents in the past. They pointed out evidence in the form of emails, blueprints, video recordings, and eyewitness statements that designers and operators knew the slide could pose serious risk for injury or death. It also lists 11 documented injuries starting in August of 2014 before the fatal accident where Caleb was killed and 2 others were injured. It claims testing was done in front of Miles, and he was even listed as a witness and that he withheld evidence from police. Now, Miles' defense submitted evidence they say refutes the charges that Miles interfered with the investigation when he worked at the theme park as the director of operations. They say he spent hours on the site trying to get documents for police and provided statements. While discussing the case, Miles' defense also pointed out while he was witness testing, he played no role in the design of the slide, but that he had ridden it multiple times and his wife had been scheduled to ride that day, approximately 30 minutes after Schwab's accident. Official with Schlitterbahn released a statement saying, in part, our review of the facts and circumstances of the accident has never shown any evidence of criminal conduct on the part of anyone. We stand by him and are shocked by these allegations. Now, this case is slated to go to a jury trial September 10th at 9 a.m. Coming up on KCTV5 News at 5, I'll delve deeper into that indictment and bring you those details. Live in Kansas City, Kansas, Ashley Arnold, KCTV5 News.
Yeah, many people asking about those little details in this case. Ashley, we appreciate that. And KCTV5 News did an extensive investigation into this tragedy on the verruched slide. An engineer who once worked for Disney called our investigative unit, saying he sent a letter to Schlitterbahn warning them that that slide was unsafe. He says he got a phone call, but nobody took him seriously.
Has your engineer really checked this thing out? I would be happy for free to basically give you an analysis and basically show you what's wrong with the design.
So coming up tonight on our news at 5, this engineer lays out 2 of the biggest problems that may have caused the crash that killed Caleb.